Hi, this is Thomas Fierro, Streetside Art Critic, and I'm here with
Allie Walker.
Allie Walker. And where are we at?
We're at the Dig Pub.
And whose show is this?
This is my show.
This is Allie Walker's solo show at the Dig Pub. So Allie, tell me about your art.
Well, I took a lot of inspiration from nature and animals, as you can see, and it's just kind of something I'm into. Really like birds. Not exactly sure why, but they're just really, really interesting. So I kind of chosen it as one of my subjects.
Very nice. So, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but you really can't see the bird yet. But how did you get to that point? Was it a project you got to take on, or was it a competition, or what is it about birds that inspired you to make that?
It's a little bit of both. When I was in school, the studio majors didn't want the education studio majors showing with them, so I decided that I was good enough to show with them, but I needed a subject to show that I was good enough to show with them. So birds just kind of became my subject, and it was a little bit of the freedom. I loved the idea of flight, and they're so interesting, and they're all different from species to species, and their personalities even within, and they're just so interesting to do. So that's kind of where it started. It was a little bit of a competition, kind of a little bit of a challenge accepted kind of thing. So that's kind of where it started, essentially.
Very nice. Do you draw your inspiration? Is there an artist that influenced you as far as your painting style?
There's an artist, Joseph Raphael. Love his work. We had a book in my painting class from my teacher, and he had a bunch of animals, and they were very super realistic, and I loved looking at them. And that's a little bit of what these are, and I just really enjoyed doing it. And then I really love Dolly. I love surrealistic work, and I love Renoir, his use of light and color. So that's kind of a little bit where I get my artistic inspiration from.
Very nice. Are you looking to, what does your body of work consist of? Is it all birds, or do you expand from that?
It's not all birds. It is a majority of it's birds, but kind of not really. I love doing flowers. I love doing pretty much any living, breathing animal, organism. One of my latest works is fish and flowers intertwining together. So it's a little bit of everything, but mostly nature, natural stuff.
Very nice. So let's see. Do you see yourself going in a more surrealistic avenue, or more of a realistic type of thing?
A little bit of both. I have kind of an artistic ADD, and I kind of jump around. I love the idea of surrealistic. I don't know if I'm that good at it, but I love trying it. I love trying new things, and I love just working from photos, even that people have taken and I've taken. So I actually work a lot from my own photos. If I find something that I really love, I'll draw it. And then with this latest work, again, it's kind of a little bit of surreal, a little bit of realistic, a little bit of blending. It's going to be fun.
Very nice. And have you already had any other shows in town? Where are you from?
I'm actually from Austin. I've lived in Austin the longest. Moved around a lot when I was little, but we've lived here the longest. And I actually went to school at Texas State University and majored from there, or graduated, I should say. But I have lived in Austin the longest.
So, have you had any other shows anywhere else in town?
I have. This is actually my second show here, and it's my fourth solo show.
Fourth solo show. Talent. Okay? I've only had no solo shows. But anyways, so it's good that you're I like your work, and I can see that you're expanding, and that's so great. Let's see what else we're going to talk about. 4 solo shows. Do you have a website?
I do have a website. It's Originality Team, and it's ALLI instead of 1L at .carbonmade.com. I'm also on Facebook, but it's under Allie Gray. Facebook KT, so I had to make a new one. I haven't updated it, but I will be working on that soon. And it's going to have all my recent stuff, as long artists' old stuff and stuff for sale as well.
Very nice. And what medium do you like to work with?
I really love water-based mediums. I do like working in oils, but acrylics and India inks are one of my favorites. I love working in India ink. Not a big watercolor person, they're not as vivid for me. I love the vividness of the India inks, so I use those a lot more.
Fair enough. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Not really, I just hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, awesome, I do. Let's see, we talked about your inspiration, how you got started, where you're at, where you're going, you have a website. I think you're off to a good start. You've had 4 solo shows. I'm excited to see more from you. I'm sure everyone else will too once they see your artwork live. Once again, I'm Thomas Ferreros, Side Art Critic. I'm with Allie Walker. We'll see you at the next show.
Thank you.